Hey you guys, and welcome to day 7. So today's affirmation is I am allowed to start over. Give yourself permission to hit the reset button on life whenever you need it. Listen, you might have been encouraged to stick to the first path you choose in different areas of your life. This is because you were made to believe that you do not have access to a number of opportunities. What is something in your life that needs a do-over? Write about it. So I'm gonna write about this. And starting over. I'm starting over now. I always start over. I have no shame in starting over in anything. So we don't always succeed the first time. So start over. What's something in your life that needs a do-over? I kind of feel like I wish I could do a lot of things over had I known, like what I say, had I known what I have known now, I wouldn't have done it. But it's kind of like not really true, because those so-called mistakes or things that I wish I didn't do has made me a better person today. It made me who I am today. Now, maybe I would have been a better person or a richer person financially or whatever. My life would definitely be different. Maybe I wouldn't have 5 kids. I'll probably have 1 or none. Maybe I won't be still living in Florida. Maybe I'll be living in a different country. I don't know. So those decisions, those things there, it's something that we cannot control. We can't go back in time to change that. But there are things that you can start over now, and it's not like a big, it's a big issue, but it's not like a big thing that is not impossible to do. So for instance, like for me, careers. I have been teaching for 6-7 years, and I don't want to teach. So I am starting over. I'm starting my career path over. I'm 40 years old and I'm starting over. My goal is to be working in the tech industry. Now, it's whether it's that tech sales or coding, but I know that something that I love to do is I love to be on my computer. So definitely code. I learned how to build websites. I learned how to fix things. That's like a passion for me. It's been over for the past few years. And even in the tech industry in general. So starting over that of my career is something that I am going to do. Not say going to do, what I am doing now. So for instance, I've been teaching for 7 years, but my degrees are not in education. It's in human resources. And I don't even have a job. I don't even want a job in human resources anymore. So that is something that, I am doing, and I'm starting over, starting my career over at 40 years old. And it's not impossible. And I used to feel like, oh my gosh, especially when it's another example. I went back to school, I went to college, I had to be maybe 28, 29. And I felt that at that age I was too old, like it's too late. I can't start over, I can't do that. But when I went to class, I was like almost like the youngest person in there. Like I had people that was older than my father, my grandfather. And they was in college getting a bachelor's degree and master's degree. So there's no limit to, we still here, we're still breathing. So there's no way you cannot say you cannot start over anything in life. Also, your goals. So last year I had a couple of goals that I did not complete or did not finish. So I started those things over. Also a skill. I'm starting my skills over. Certain things I learned, like I'm learning now, is Adobe Illustrator. I started last year and I kind of fell off on it, but now I'm doing an hour. Actually, when I finish recording this, I'm going to do an hour of Adobe Illustrator practice before I pick my kids up from school. That way they're not distracting me. So there are things that we can start over and stick to it. So even if I learn Adobe Illustrator, and not that I want to be a graphic designer, I want to learn from my own personal reasons and my own creative mindset, because I am creative. That's one thing too. So let me go back. So career wise, I do want to work in the tech industry, but I also want to be able to be free to create things. I love doing DIY projects. I love making digital stuff. I love making graphic things. I do party favors. I love decorating party stuff, especially for kids. I've been doing that since I had my first child 20 years ago. I've been doing DIY projects since I was in elementary school. I used to always change around my room every month. My bed was this way, my dresser was that way. I changed it around. I changed painting. I changed color, like anything. So that's my passion. Like I always been doing that. I took wood shop for 4 years, twice in middle school and twice in high school, and I love it. I love doing those type of projects, and now I'm getting back to doing those things because before, for the past few years, my spouse, my boyfriend, he does those things. So I chill back. I laid back and just like, hey, you could do those things. I did little things, but not as much as I was doing before. But I'm getting back to doing that because that's something that I always love to do, and it helps me express my creativity, and it gives me freedom to do whatever, and not just say to make money, but I'm just doing my, like, even at home projects. So I love doing that, and it's okay to start over. So I'm starting that over also, and that's gonna fall into my career path. So whether I take that on in my business, which I am, and also as a career working for another company, for a tech company. So that is my start over that I'm doing, which is gonna be my career. Everything else in life, I definitely still gonna start over also, like my walk with God. Like I've been a Christian. I mean, I'm a Christian. That's nothing new. But you know, we fall short on that, and we put, not to say I didn't intentionally, but just my relationship with God, my relationship with myself has not been what I want it to be, and that's what I'm doing. I'm starting over. Like we can't. That God said there's no, no. He's not gonna not accept us back, So I am going to work on my relationship with God. Where I am working on my relationship with God and my relationship with myself. So that's another thing that I'm starting over. And one more thing I would like to share about that. Let's see. I am starting over my fitness and health journey. Now, I always been small, but after my last 2 children, gained a little weight, not eating as healthy as I should. I did lay back on the sodas, drinking more water. My water here today. And I left it at work. I didn't bring any water to work today. I was so mad, so thirsty when I came home. So getting back to my water, eating more healthy, laying off sweets, working out. So we always start over those things. So my health journey this year is definitely going to be something I'm going to continue. Even buying me a juicer. I've been looking at juicers and trying to decide a meal plan prep. So just getting myself in order to become healthier, and instead of just going signing up for the gym like I want to and paying $40 a month and not really being committed to it yet, I'm going to start working out at home first, 3 days out the week, maybe 30 days, 20 to 30 minutes, 3 days out the week. And once I get in the habit of doing that, then I would sign back up for the gym and let them take my $40 because I'll be using it. I miss the gym, I miss the sauna. So that's something else I'm going to start with: my health journey, my relationship with God, and my career. So what is something in your life that you need that needs to do over? I want you to tell me in the comments. And see you tomorrow for day 8. Bye.